So we've just arrived in London on the Gatwick Express into the city, where we're going to do some like let's get dressed things, but on Savile Row. So it's very exciting. Not entirely sure of the dynamic, how it's going to work. But basically, I'm like filming my let's get dressed videos, but in a store in Savile Row, which is a little bit mad. But before that, we're going to Finch's Cars, which are like a classic car dealers here in London, in Kensington, and they have cars that are literally priceless. I think if someone was to draw a cartoon of me, these are definitely the vehicles that they would place me in, I think, aren't they?
I don't know if they fall. Yeah, it's all in here. Pit flask. Oh, it is a... I don't know what's in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Krista, you need your hat on.
I know, sorry, it's upstairs.
Like grab it.
Yeah.
Did you shut the door next door?
I don't know what is in there, but
I'm going to grab your hat.
I don't know what that is.
No, me neither.
Ah, there we go. Oh, this is like an additional seat, like.
Yeah. I don't know how that goes on.
Oh, this goes down.
I'll go there.
Oh my god. Just for the children.
Yeah, and then if you get fed up with the driver, you want it up.
It's a wind-up window. It's amazing. How much would this have cost way back in the day? Like?
Oh, this would have been like, this pretty much would have been the world's most valuable car then.
Wow.
Would have cost more, like 3-4 times a house.
Jeez.
The Rolls Royces would have been more, and you would have had to be like a head of state or a lord or something to have a Rolls Royce. But the Bentley was a bit less money, but yeah, you were special if you
own one of these.
Yeah.
Like. And how much does it worth now, if you don't mind me asking?
This is, I don't think it's actually that much money in comparison to what it should be. This is, I think, £750,000.
In comparison to the one next door, which
yeah.
is...
Well, to all of them, it's like modern cars then, so you'll get something, I don't know, it's hard to say. You'll get a car that, this would have been a lot more money before, and then the younger cars come through. It's just what people are interested in.
I suppose it's probably a matter of like demand as well, because it's obviously a much harder car to sell.
Yeah, of course,
as opposed to something inside.
It's niche because it's not so sporty, it's not racing, it's not a Ferrari.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't have a horse.
Someone's not dropping the kids to school on this.
But when, yeah, no, but would you say that? But Gregor used to have one, a 4.5, and he literally went pretty much around the world in it and used it. He put Isofix in the back for his kids.
No,
Everything, yeah.
That's amazing.
But it's a smaller market, but actually when you get in and drive these, you get far more pleasure than you
Yeah.
would in the modern cars. So.
Get your hat on.
Yeah. No, but there's real pleasure in driving this, and it's when you go somewhere, it's not like a modern car where you're a tool to go from like A to B. You're planning a journey, you're planning the route. You're like, we're going to stop here for lunch. We're going to do that. They're amazing.
And you can stock up.
You can stock up with the booze. Yeah. The effort that actually went in to make something like this from new, like every detail had to be perfect. Whereas a race car, it's just a hot engine, stripped down as much as possible.
Yeah. Make it as light and as fast as you can. And this is just like pure luxury.
Yeah.
As far as like little tassel ropes, unreal. Imagine being rich back then. Imagine being rich now, but rich back then would have been nice too.
But if you saw one of these on the streets, it's probably you get the same reaction you would now. You would have been shocked and amazed that you saw someone driving around that had the wealth to be in a Bentley. But it's like when we drive old cars around London, everybody appreciates it, everybody waits, because you don't see it every day.
Yeah. So you get similar reaction.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure these were super rare back in the day.
Yeah.
As you said, like it was a special thing to have one. So.
And like the one behind us, that's another Bentley, but basically they only made 100 of them.
Whoa.
W.O. Bentley, he wanted to make the perfect car, so he kept making it better and better and better, and he basically spent all of his money and went bust. That's what happens to all the good car manufacturers. And it still happens today. They build a car.
Flawed by their
and
strive for perfection.
It will cost them more to make it
Then they sell it.
Yeah. But they want to build the perfect car.
So what's that famous quote? It's like perfection is the enemy of progress or something like that, isn't it?
What is it? No, Henry Royce said, and I think this is my favourite one. He said, "The quality shall remain long after the price is forgotten."
Absolutely. I think this, I mean, speaks volumes of that, I think, doesn't it? Like, oh, so that's the window.
Yes.
Winder in the middle. And then the other handle is leverage to pull close, I would imagine. Weird place to get leverage, you'd imagine it being this way. So surely they're just going to pull it by...
Oh, don't be scared of it, it's old. Just
Don't be scared of it, it's old. It's just old and expensive. Don't worry about it.
Right, Mark. With these slow clips for today. So we're here in London. We've arrived in Savile Row. We're in Argent's Timeless, which is a stock list for Mr. Miller hats. So I'm here to talk through some of the different cuts of the hats and the paperweight. And one of the easiest ways to distinguish the two is the size of the button on top of the hat. So the newsboy will have a small one and the baker boy will have a much larger one. So Mr. Miller has two styles of baker boys. We have the Jacob and the Albert. And then another style of the baker boy that Mr. Miller has is the Finch. So still a baker boy, but much more exaggerated and oversized.
Try that this time.
Pool where there was one of the racetracks you couldn't go into the bar unless you're in a three-piece suit. So someone got like a flame retardant tweed three-piece, so you could literally get out of the car and to the bar. So
good.
similar thing.
So good.
So yeah, I mean they go hand in hand, although they shouldn't. Never together. Just
Yes.
just
Yeah,
one
afterwards.
one afterwards.
Not
Yeah.
not before. Not
Yeah,
before.
not before.
So is this you in here?
That's Damien, yeah.
Oh, am I there? I'm on Savile Row. Did you see this?
Yes, you are.
No, I just
Oh, look, yeah, there I
I
am.
recognise the
The
looking at
tattoos.
on your hand. I was thinking,
Yeah.
yeah,
Looking good.
very good.
Yeah.
Little MG at the time, and I was cold, so I did the obvious thing of making my own product. So good. Those okay? Yeah. Those are 8s. Trying to size up. Okay.
I feel like Rocky Balboa.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm showing my passengers around. Make sure not practice it.
Push that forward.
So it's Christmas Eve. It's the next day. I'm back from London. It was a long 24 hours-ish. It was like a 3 a.m. start. Working a day job throughout the day, creating content. Then creating content for Tyler and Mr. Miller, being zoomed around in a car, classic Aston Martin on Savile Row. Then went out for some cocktails, went to Cahoots for some cocktails, which I wanted to go to for the longest time, so I'm glad I got to do that. Flight home, straight to bed. It's the next day. Yeah, done some like cleaning up. Now I have to wrap some presents for tomorrow. It's Christmas tomorrow. So I think this is the first talk the camera bit of the day. It's Christmas Day. This is the outfit. For Christmas Day we're just about to have dinner, but I'm gonna have a bit of a flu. I've done a test for the big C and it's not that. But we do have some medication because I think I just have a bit of a cold. But it's the best time of the day now. It's dinner time. So yeah, we're gonna go down and sit with everybody, gonna pour a drink and have some dinner. I'm just laying in bed, well, I'm laying on the bed. I can only get changed because you can probably hear my voice. I'm a little under the weather. So I'll come up and just lay in the bed for a minute. All the family are around and we're going to play some board games and stuff. But yeah, I just felt like I needed like 5 minutes to just lay down.
That's Stuart. Mick Jagger. Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
So it's now the next day and
editing the weekly vlog from London in Christmas, and I was just about to upload it and I realised I never signed it off. So yeah, today's Monday, so I'll have the new weekly vlog starting today. But anyways, back to last week's weekly vlog where I'll sign this off. Thank you all so much for watching. We're so close to 11,000 subscribers, even though we only hit 10,000 like a few days ago. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so much. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you spent time with your family and your loved ones. And this camera's shaking like crazy. Yeah, and next week's vlog will bring us right up past New Year's, which will be exciting. And then yeah, then we're into 2023, which will be an exciting year. So yeah, anyways, Merry Christmas from mine to yours. Be safe. I love you guys. Goodbye.